Hello everyone, this is Sonic Fiend and we are back with some more Fate Grand Order. And today we are going to explore this previously uncharted, but now very much charted, this mapped mainland island here. There's a Kid Gilgamesh singularity here, which we won't be seeing for quite a while to come. I should probably make that its own, like, set of videos, just like whenever I get good enough at the game, just go through and showcase, hey, these are all the interludes, all the special character specific missions. Watch me probably get my ass handed to me. Maybe, we'll see. So today we are contesting quite a few things, it looks like. Let's go with Karis's Ultra Pendragon Alta. Oh, that's the grind team. Here we are. See, the Kid Gilgamesh would stay, probably. We don't need these, however. No assassins, not right now. Let's see. Our Claudius and let's see. And Caesar, because why not? I think we're all set to go. Let's begin. Lightning and Goddess. Is it female Thor from Fae? Heaven forbid. Opening up with panting. No good. So tired. Can't move. Can't run. I'd never run so much in my life. Why am I a servant in the first place? I don't see myself here, nor my loser sister either. No, even if that girl isn't here, I'm fine. I'm so fine in all sorts of ways. Keep telling yourself that. I wonder who I'm talking to. In the first place, this maze is that labyrinth, right? There's no way out of here, no string. Wait, that means he's here. As long as this labyrinth exists, he is sure to be here. I knew it. Something's coming from behind, too. Ugh, what am I supposed to do? Is that my boy in the background? Ah! Something the matter? Yes, the air tastes different here. Tastes different? In different countries and lands, the air changes flavor. The distance between England and France aside, when you travel to a new continent, the air really tastes differently. Perhaps Miss Drake could detect changes in the wind due to temperatures and differences in temperature and currents? What's this Miss Drake business? You sound creepy when you put it that way, Mr. Scholar. Sorry, please excuse me, Drake. Mash, Fiend, what Drake says may be correct. Your current location has obvious different temperatures and currents than the previous island. With a little more time, I'm sure we can determine exactly where you are. Boss, there's a ship to the northwest! Alright, what flag? A pirate's flag I've never seen! So an enemy. Mash, Kedon, get ready. Time to get to work. Aye aye, Captain Drake. Here we go, Master. More mooks. My favorite. Pardon me as I take a sip. You ever have that moment where you put yourself on mute and you're talking for like 5 seconds and realize you're not getting any feedback on the audio feed? Yeah, that was me just now. Anywho, let's see what we got. Protection of World's End. Ooh, interesting. Is that one turn? All right. I'll save that for the moment. Kai, would you like to open us up the first Brave Chain of the week? First attack of the week, even? And the splash screen was talking about it, so... Oh, these Brave Chains. The splash screen is just talking about it, so we can make that our question of the day of the parts. I say splash screen, let's say loading screen. Your servants, rather your friends' servants. Do you have a particular friend or associate, someone you know who plays the game that you love, like, using their servants in for your own means? Please do shout them out in the comments. And on that note, you're probably not, because again, like, I know I need to level some more. That's definitely been a thing that's brought up to me by a couple of people. I just don't have as much time as I'd like to spend for like more than an hour on this game during the day. Oh man, that's that's okay. Let me put this out there. If by chance some of you guys watching are like younger viewers, I want to say in the... Wow, I'm making myself sound really old. I myself am 20. I'm 26. I'm actually gonna be turning 27 a month from the day this should be uploading, assuming that, you know, post-editing, all that goes on in timely fashion. Because I'm doing all these... I'm doing all of this, like, the playthrough, everything associated with it by myself, so... That kind of feeds into the point I was going to make. Like, if you guys are, like, younger viewers, say around... Let's just lowball and say, like, the 17, 18 through 20 range. Like, if you're not already in college, cherish the time off you do have, because when things are asked of you to, basically function as, you know, as an adult in your respective countries, you know, with that comes responsibilities, you know, more often than not you have to get, like, a job. I wish I could make this my job, but if we're being honest, YouTube isn't that lucrative. My point being, cherish the time you do have. Like, if you are looking for work right now, I respect the grind, but in all seriousness, please cherish the time off you do have. Like, take care of yourselves. I need to, like, this, I'm preaching this to myself as well. I'm gonna be, like, future me, when you're uploading / editing this in post, listen to yourself, goddammit. Oh my god. Well, that was certainly more wicked than the light version of her. My god. But, wow, I wound up going off on a tangent. My initial line of thinking was going to be, you know, feel free to say no, because I haven't grinded them as much as I probably should. But, yeah, if you guys watching this, if you use my servants at all, let me know which ones, like, you use the most. And feel free to suggest servants for me to put up, if you know, from the ones I have in my barracks. And, like, the essences if you need them applicably for whatever it is you're doing. I totally skipped Drake's line. This side as well. They're below average in combat power. Boss, here's their Jolly Roger. It doesn't look familiar. Nash, do you have any ideas? If it's a famous flag, it might be in our records. Doctor, can you look into this? Okay, you'll have the results right away. Alright, then I'm advancing this ship. If this chart is right, the island should be in sight soon. If I'm not mistaken, the quote-unquote Jolly Roger is, you know, each pirate crew's, like, signature flag / insignia. Like, you know, typical skull and crossbones, that's a pretty famous insignia. Let's see. Oh, we have a caster in the mix. That means I get to bring out my new friend. Our most recently recruited unit. That's going to be fun to use. If I need to select someone. Archers. Let's go with Framebucks Ishtar. And I myself will be bringing Astolfo for the first time into combat. Okay, so you're mostly quick. Where is... Are you the one? No, it's just MP for assassins. Gander, here we go. The rest of this should be alright. Let's do it. Yes, this island is way bigger than the other one. That's why we were able to locate a ley line. I'm setting new coordinates, just follow them for now, but be careful. I'm detecting multiple life forms. Roger that. Drake, we'd like to head this way. Would that be alright with you? It's fine. I was thinking of going the same direction as well. Then we'll depart. Let's go, Senpai. This place is huge. Hard to imagine it's an island. The wind is amazing. All true. Master, doesn't this feel like the time we were in... Rome! Yes, I think it's a bit like when we were in Rome. Master, we're almost at the designated coordinates. What the heck is that? That appears to be a skeleton, but something is slightly off. Dragontooth warrior, soldiers forged with dragon fangs. Fiend, dispose of them. Dispose we shall. Let's give it a little while longer to load. There we go. Oh, it's the hands from the training maps. Monster strength C-. Manifestation of Beauty B. Attack level 5, 3 turns, critical strength. Oh, that's nice. Shining just a crown. Mana burst gem. After 1 turn. Interesting. But the lay buff actually sounds pretty useful. Let's begin. I thought I saw a quick chain. But we can get a brave chain going. Wait. Let's see what you've got, Miss Useless Goddess. All those contraptions. Are you sure that's? Well, then again, she is an actual goddess, so I suppose she can get away with like holy divine mechanisms like those. For a split second, like here from the hand, I thought I saw like 5 mashes, cause from a distance their hair color looks kind of the same. But no, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. I just crit it. All right. I'm gonna attack him a little bit. Oh my god, that finger gun. That was Yusuke's spirit gun on crack. Spirit shotgun even. But yeah, now I'm thinking about it again while we're just going through the motions. Let me reiterate once more, just you know, everyone watching, please, I implore you, take care of yourselves. Like, and take some time to enjoy the things, to do the things you enjoy doing. At least, like, I'd say at least, obviously I don't know everyone, so everyone might have different obligations, things of that nature. I'd say at the very least, take some time out of the day, at least like an hour. Do something you enjoy just to take the edge off. Like I myself, if you know me personally, even casually, you know I'm a pretty big fan of fighters. So typically I try to take at least 30 minutes to an hour every day to like brush up my skills and things like Smash and BB tags, things, you know. Lots of labbing, try and make up new cross combos. Like, you follow me on Twitter, you probably are sick of me with all the freaking cross combos I make, but it's my pride and joy. And, you know, I get ideas in my head, I gotta put them to paper. Or, to the controller in this instance. Anyway. Let's see now. Random effects. Holy Knight. Oh wait, no. Okay, there we go. You know, just a top off Kohai. Isn't hurting too badly, but you know, why not? Now for the big one. Anga Takigase. Yeah, she is the goddess of Venus, I think. If I didn't just get that entirely wrong. Nothing like shooting an entire goddamn planet at them. Golly! That was painful looking. Lord of mercy. That was utter carnage and destruction. The battle's ended, Master. Creating terminal point. Huh? Something just... What's wrong? No, just my imagination. You can start setting up as usual. Very well. Now then. Alright everyone, time for a little history lesson, courtesy of yours truly. Right now, you're in the middle of the Age of Exploration. Many things were imported from the East, and Europe started advancing into the new land, fighting to gain a foothold. One of many things imported from the East were spices, nutmeg, cloves, and peppercorns, or pepper. Pepper was necessary to help eat decomposing meat, and this era is more precious than gold. This is true. This is all true. Case in point, I just transferred a pepper shaker to you. What do you think would happen when you hand that to Captain Drake? Try it. Seriously? She passed the fuck out. Amusing, right? Oh, and be sure to retrieve it. We shouldn't aimlessly disrupt their economy. In the meanwhile, the summoning circle is up. Use it to your heart's content. Summoning circle confirmed. Terminal point established. Oh, and yes, I gotta hit in on that pirate flag from earlier. That's the flag of the legendary... In other words, those pirates are called... Doctor, the communications are acting up. Doctor? We've lost contact. What on earth could have... An earthquake? Get down, it's a big one! Oh, you woke up from fainting really quick. It settled down. Master, are you alright? I'm fine. Seems that way, thank goodness. How about you, Drake? That was a breeze compared to a raging ocean, but I'm worried about my ship and crew. Can we go back for a bit? Let's do that. I wonder what the cause of that was. Alright, so still casters and archers. Let's go with... Again, Catherine's Ereshkigal, who looks way too powerful to be a Lancer type, but what do I know? Dusa. Down a bit. Stairs can come back. I think that'll do, honestly. Maybe we can use Kirihime in a hot minute. Get her back in here. Let's see, can I sneak in some higher essences? Should I? Okay, you definitely don't need Avalon Celebrates. Let's do something simpler. There we go, Verdant Sound of Destruction. Perfect for a raging berserker like yourself. The summoning circle has been established, but communications are still cut off. We should move away from here, perhaps. Huh? Hey, what's wrong? Something up? Boss, the ship won't move. Huh? The ship, boss! The ship won't budge, not an inch! Sorry, but could you guys wait a second? No good, it won't move. But I don't think there's anything wrong with the ship itself. It's stuck like something's anchoring it real tight. What on earth is happening? Fiend, Keaton, this is your specialty, right? Magecraft? Yes, I believe that is correct. Looks like a bound and field has been drawn all around. Its rank is low enough for demi-servants like me to escape, but I can't say the same for the ship. Unless we take down whoever's creating this field, I'm afraid we'll be stuck here forever. What are we gonna do? Search and destroy. There's no other means of escape. Alright, if you say so, then it must be true. Men, stand your guard! Behave and stay put. The real fight's gonna be above sea. Don't be wasting stuff. Oi, boss! I wonder what awaits. This is rather dull. That fortress earlier was completely empty, too. To begin with, it's mysterious that artificial structures are on this island. But that pattern, could it be? Is there a hole in that mountain? Let's take a look. Do some investigating. Is this what you call a dungeon? Oh boy, the pirate blood in me is heating up. Wait, we have no idea what the scope of this place is. I suggest we retreat at once, and the way I see it, retreating's not going to change a thing. That's what it means to stay on my ship. Leave behind that goody-goody old self, Mash. Now onwards, treasure awaits. I think we're rushing it too much. Oh boy. See, they're here. Let's clean this up quickly. What on earth could be going on? Alright, let's get back into it. You know, Cat's support friend message said, you know, I think it said like screw Insomnia. That's pretty important too. Make sure, I might be repeating myself at this point, but you know, we're gonna make this the, for lack of a better explanatory term, we're going to make this the self-improvement part. That's what I'm sticking with, and that's what we're going to roll. So yes, if you're watching this and you too suffer from insomnia or just, you know, general fatigue throughout the day, because I get that a lot. Like during my, you know, my everyday functions, I feel that sometimes as well. Make sure, you know, recommended amount of hours of sleep is, you know, 8 hours. I can tell you, like I've run a full day off of a bare minimum of 2 hours of sleep before. I don't recommend it, because I was definitely nodding on and off halfway through, but I kind of had to, because like at the time, I'll tell you what it was. It was actually the, whatchamacallit, it was the Black Friday sale, or Black Friday sale. I had to work Black Friday rather at my job. It was a full 12-hour 11 to 11 shift. I came in at 11 a.m. I did not leave. Frankly, I didn't really leave until midnight because freaking straggling customers and like the day job I have. I work in the office. I might have said this before. I work in the office of a tri-state based appliance slash mattress company. And so, like, unlike a general retail store, like, say, you know, Barnes & Noble, another job I used to have, you just buy the thing you want, like, buy the book or toy or, I don't know, coffee or whatever, buy the thing you want and then leave. Like, at most, back then, I had to worry about, the most I had to worry about was, like, getting memberships for, you know, Barnes & Noble membership cards. Here, like, purchases at my current job have a lot more to go into them. There's, you know, actual paperwork involved. You have to clear through insurance files and all this, that, and the third. certainly fulfilling in a sense, because I'm learning about, you know, craft as I go. But like this NP, it can be a little too much sometimes. That makes you want to explode. And that's what happened. That's what almost happened, rather. I had to work Black Friday, and then I had to open the very next day at like 7 a.m. And the trains weren't running, so really I got home. I couldn't actually fall asleep until like, I want to say 3 in the morning. I had to be back up by around 5, so whew, I was not a very happy camper that day, and that is why rest is important. Also kind of plays back into what I said earlier. Well, I'm gonna continue that during the next fight, but for now we have plot. I mean, seriously, I know. Retail's a bitch. Right or left? My gut says left. Do you remember where the entrance is? Don't worry, I've recorded everything just in case. Not that I'd ever forget. It's just a matter of going back the way we came. Getting separated along the way would be a bigger problem. Oh, I know. Master, let's hold hands. Holding hands? The most lewd of acts? On my wholesome fate, grand what a playthrough? Why, Kohai! I am shocked! And possibly into it. Hold on and never let go. Even though we don't have to, but you know. I understand how you feel, but this is no time to be embarrassed, Master. I'm not saying I'm embarrassed. The dialogue choice said it for me. If we get separated, we might be wandering in this maze until we die. It may be a bit awkward at first, but better safe than sorry. Well, I'm not embarrassed, see? There you go. That's fine. I feel slightly embarrassed, I think. At any rate, we have now just proven that holding hands is necessary. Get consent with holding hands, kids. If you'll excuse me. That reminds me. Back then, you held my hand like this too. Now it feels nostalgic, even though not much time has passed. Fo. Yes, Fo, we can hold your little paws too. Hang on a moment, I smell something. What is it? Blood. Well, with my job, I'm used to smelling stuff like this. Look, the drops form a trail. Looks like the wound itself wasn't that bad. A flesh wound. It's our only clue. We should follow it. How mysterious. What do we have lined up for us now? Guess just be riders all day. Ride or die. Let's go with... What am I feeling like today? Let's go with Tamari's Osmondius. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And now, together we ride. The blood trail stops here. I guess we'll have to give up tracking it further? Not necessarily. Master, please stand back. This is great. I was getting bored of dungeon crawling anyway. Let's take a break and light our guns up. Alright, bring it on! I think I'm finally getting, like a grip on a consistent Drake voice I want to use for this playthrough. I'm a man of many voices. Many Many horrible girl voices, but voices none the same. That reminds me. Oh my god. That actually reminds me. Damn, his voice commands presence. Fiend sounds familiar too. But anyway, it reminds me. Oh my god. I'd have to look for it. I don't think it's still up. But back in the day, I actually used to follow this group. I think it was just, I think it was a group literally called Just Five Guys. Not to be confused with the fast food restaurant chain. Which, by the way, Five Guys is actually fucking delicious. A little more expensive than, say, your McDonald's or Wendy's, but damn. They have some good stuff. Let me observe your brave chain. Because as we know, all pharaohs have Egyptian laser beams. That's the kind of voice you just have to stop what you're doing and let speak, no matter what's going on. Anyway. Let me get a brave chain actually. Like I was saying though, it reminds me. There's this group I used to follow called Just Five Guys, and they were pioneering a K-On! Abridged, you know, like funny abridged series like Dragon Ball Z abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, etc. And the premise was literally just an abridged series. All the girls of K-On! If you're not already familiar, K-On! Is an anime series, pretty popular one, honestly. It's kind of hard not to know them, but basically just surrounds this group of young high school girls. They form a music club, and eventually they more or less find their way to like superstardom through all these performances and whatnot. I actually watched the first movie of it, which I think was a summary of the first season. I did watch a bit of the first season as well. It's an alright. I like it. It's an alright show. I have no problems with it. But basically, it was just, an abridged series, but all the girls were voiced by dudes. And I think, like, I don't know why, but, like, I think her name is, Mio, like, the long black hair, yeah, the long black hair chick. I don't know why, but, like, she had this deep baritone voice, very befitting of a large, muscular black man. And it cracked me up. I'm easily amused, as you can tell. And I know I had a point before all of this. Before I got sidetracked, I should say. Regarding self-care and my stories and whatnot. I was talking about work. Oh, right. Black Friday. So I had to work 11 to 11. Had to get up by 5 the next morning to work a 7 o'clock shift. And oh my god, I'm almost certain. I don't remember it well, but I'm almost certain, like, I sat down in my chair. Like, I tried to get into a slightly relaxed position, and then I was out like a light for like 10 minutes straight. Luckily, I snapped out of it before any customers came in, because who the hell's up at 7 in the morning in downtown Manhattan, but, Rest, important kids. And now, let's take a look at Hippogriff. Show your true power! Oh, there's the rider aspect of him. At the very least. You know, I was wondering where that went. Oh my, come here. Is this the cause of the bloodshed? Damn, this man loves hearing himself talk. No wonder he and Gilgamesh are like best friends or whatever. Let's kill though. That's a yes! I was trying to hold out to get it, you know, so I could see his NP, but didn't happen this time. Oh, Gorgon's Eye. Don't cheat too many of those. Well, finding these non-human enemies back there means now I got some more great tales to tell. Anyway, even these things die when you shoot a lead bullet through them. I learned something. No, normally that wouldn't have any effect. It's because you possess the Holy Grail. I think it continuously grants your wish of whatever it is, gunfire is effective. Oh, is that what it is? So I guess I shouldn't wonder about the wild hunt that's happening then. Hey, looks like they're here again. I thought you wiped them out. Oh dear, isn't this just troublesome? What do you want to do? If you want to rampage, then be my guest? Let me warn you, I don't like breaking a sweat, so I'm not helping you. Dun dun dun. Alright. And for our last fight of the part, let's go with... Well, no, let's update. See if I find any fresh faces among the mold. You know, you're an exceptionally good unit in the card game. Let's go with Nyx's Merlin. It's one Berserker, we should be alright. Together we ride. It's not like we're lost in here, but I'm still getting all kinds of bad vibes. Bad vibes? What about you, Master? I'm getting bad vibes too. I see. If both you and the captain say so, perhaps we should be careful. Stop right there! This is a vibe check! Uh-oh. Seems my hunch was right. Something's heading our way. This is a servant! Die. It's huge! What on earth is this thing? Me, Asterios. Kill you! Another berserker like Eric the Blood Axe King. Guess there's no use arguing. Master, please be careful. Asterios is his lesser-known original name. People more commonly know him as the Minotaur. He's one of the monsters from Greek mythology. This labyrinth is his territory. Retreat is not an option. Let's go, Master! Oh Lord, they coming. showtime.
行きます。先輩、シールドエフェクト発揮します。あらよっと。
Dreamlike charisma.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか?
Illusion. Hero creation EX. Yeah, we definitely. So that'd be good if I had a Buster-centric unit here, but I'll save it for a chain. It's fine. We got it.
よし、行くぞ。そりゃ。はい、食らっちゃ
え。And while we're fighting this last fight, I can, I suppose I can try and wrap up my thoughts, or rather, like, the whole theme of self-improvement with this part. And that is, Asteris is on the field, he's a berserker. He does the rampage and break everything without any second thought. Like with all those buffs, goddamn. So let me say that if you can help it, you know, if you feel that you have, I want to say, like, self-destructive tendencies of your own, I'd say maybe try and see. Okay, let me real talk with all of you for one moment. Like, if you have some form of social media, you know, Tumblr, Twitter, what have you, I'm sure you've seen this at least once, where someone is expressing some not so pleasant thoughts, shall we say. And typically, there's always at least one person who's, you know, their knee-jerk reaction is, oh, I think you should get some help. You know, by which they mean see a professional, like, let me be real with you all. I myself have actively tried to look into psychotherapy just because I have a lot of shit, like, weighing me down on the regular, like, oh god, Astolfo! They killed my boy! My boy! No, fuck you. You stay still for a turn. I was not ready for that. I mean, goddamn. That was a Taft box, I know, but shit. Anyway, then again, that level difference is something else. This has a lot of HP. Well, let this help with what comes to pass. I know Garden of Avalon is a buff. What does it do again exactly? Store HP each turn, increase MP. Okay. Got it. So okay, perfect. We can all apply invincible or evasion, whatever works. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. Anyway. Jeez, I'm sorry. Like, seeing Astolfo just get crushed in one hit kind of threw me aback. My lord. From the stars of the inner sea, from the tower of insight, from the four corners of paradise, let them know. Their story is filled with blessings. Only those free of sin may pass. Anyway, back to, you know, real talk for a moment. After... Okay, let me see if we all come out scot-free from this. Alright, the debuff thing. That's cumbersome. So, anyway. Some will react and say, hey, you know, I think should probably, you know, see about getting help. It's not always as simple as that. Because I can tell you from my own experience, I myself, I've never gone to therapy. I still don't have, like, I've still never walked into a clinic. There are reasons for that, namely because I live in, here, this is going to be the first big deal with looking for that sort of thing. Anxiety, depression, what have you. So it's very possible, for one thing, that you just can't afford it, because psychotherapists, or therapists in general, I'm sure they absolutely mean well, but hey, they gotta get paid too, you know? I mean, everyone has to live. How can they help other people if they can't help themselves, you know? It's kind of give and take, you know, people gotta get paid. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. That said, like, I can tell you here in New York at least, the places I've looked don't even accept insurance. So, like, the most recent psychotherapist I sought to look into, what did he say? It was first he doesn't take insurance, and like I think after all costs, like, you know, arranging the appointments, the flat rate, possible extended hours, things of that nature, I was told that it was going to be at bare minimum like $300 per visit. That's like a third of my check. Damn near half of it. So no, I have bills to pay, I need to eat, I have, you know, other financial obligations, so no. I'm sorry to say, I cannot, in good faith, pay someone that much money to talk to them for an hour about what's going on with me. That's one thing, there's costs. Another very important thing, I'm sorry, I've just been stuck on the screen for a long time now. It's probably going to end the fight, I think. This quick chain. If not this, and the falling NP probably will. Okay. Alright, so let's get ready to end this now. Oh my god, look at all that blue. When was the last time you got an all blue hand in this game? Unless you're using like all casters or something, I don't know. But anywho. Before we end this whole rigmarole. Lord Chaldeus, just in case something goes horribly wrong. The other big thing, there's a lot more to, like, the nuances of, you know, applying for therapy and things of that nature. I'm going to leave off by saying, you know, the first thing is cost. You have to make sure that if you're covered, or first you have to make sure that if you have insurance, it can cover such a thing, depending on, like, the therapist. They set their own rules and guidelines for that sort of thing. That's why they have those degrees. Or interns, like in my case, which is really absurd. But first, there's a cost thing. Second, you kind of have to feel out and make sure that the person you see for that sort of thing, you have to make sure that they're equipped to handle that sort of handle like your needs, I should say. for example, like, obviously, okay, let's just use the most, not the most extreme example, but let's say someone is going in because they're struggling with, heaven forbid, they're struggling with ideas or struggling with the thoughts of suicide. What you don't want to do is have this person, you know, trying to cope with the idea that life may or may not be worth it. You don't want to have that person go talk to someone who is a specialist in couples therapy, you know? There are some extremely talented folks that cover a broad range of that sort of spectrum. Few and far between. Usually, like, probably the leading person of that organization, if they belong to one. Some people are private, like only one person. They have a small office. Others are part of a group, an organization, and they like rent out a building, what have you. There's some extremely talented folks that can certainly assess a wide variety of problems, but how often do you see someone who helps, like, with relationship problems coax someone out of suicidal tendencies? That's a very real thing that's happened in, like, I don't know anyone personally who has, unfortunately, who has had that misfortune, I should say, but I read about it in the news every so often. It's a very real thing. Man, that really got heavy towards the end there. I apologize if... I don't know. Yeah, that really was like a bunch of word vomit. I think I might have just, like, gotten my own gripes out there. Like, I mean, let me put the word right now. I do not have thoughts of suicide at all. Like, I'm gonna put that straight out. I have other problems, but that's certainly not one of them. That was close. Wait, no way. Ugh. You're still alive after eating all those bullets. Talk about gluttony. Protect. It's time to bring out the culverin cannons. If we blow his head off, he's sure to go down. Now give Davy Jones my regards. Ugh. Hold up! Oh no, 2 servants? Alright. I guess I just have to go with you. Do whatever you want with me, just hurry up! Mysteros is near death, he won't be of much use to you. Besides, if we take too long, he'll die and then the labyrinth will collapse on you. We should hurry back. Leave the navigation to me. I'm sorry, do you have a moment? What is it, Miss Lame Shield? Let's hurry up and go where he is. First off, Koa is not lame. Excuse you. Lame? Hey, Brett, don't talk to us like that. You're the one getting rescued. I don't think that's a way to talk to a grown woman. Some nerve. Want to summon for the goddess statue at the ship's bow? Goddess statue? I'm not really sure what you mean, but I am the goddess Uriel. Wait, you chased after me not even knowing that? Obviously, you wouldn't have anything like me, a full super idol on board your ship. You should at least remember my name. Sheesh, where are you from anyway, third-rate pirate? You little brat! You've misunderstood. Huh? What? Wait, why, you're a human. Are you the master of that thing? What brings you here? No, before all else, if you're the master, you must discipline your servants. What's with that perverted servant anyway? You can't find something that disgusting, even in Greece. Excuse me, it's not like we were chasing you. Well, then what on earth were you doing? We are... Are you serious? You guys are so misleading. Look who's talking. You trapped us inside a bounded field. Wouldn't it be natural for us to assume you're our enemy? Yeah. Asterios, you don't have to move. You're tough. If you just stay still, you won't die. You won't die, right? There's no need to worry. These guards aren't associated with him. Pardon me, we were a bit shaken up as well. Asterios over there is the one who put up the bounded field? That's right, but it wasn't to trap you guys in. It was to prevent the enemies outside from entering. I see, but unless you remove this field, we'll be stuck in here. Fine. Well, that didn't take a lot of convincing. It's a simple numbers game. There are only two ways out of here. Either Asterios dies or we remove the field. In that case, I'd rather remove the field. It's much better than being alone. I see. Yes, I like you. But you're so concerned that you have to put up this bounded field thing, right? It has nothing to do with you. It does. See, I love interesting things. Huh? A trip around the world, adventure, dungeons, monsters. This world has so many interesting things to offer. Interesting things tend to be more valuable. That's how this world works. That's why I became a pirate, but that's that. Anyway, you smell like money. That's why I'm bringing you aboard my ship. Hey, you can't just decide that on your own. Board your ship, you must be insane. I already decided. I'm not leaving Asterios behind. Who said anything like that? Asterios over there is coming with us too. Huh? So much guts and power, and quite a hunk if you look at him long enough. I'd be the laughingstock of pirates I let this talent slip by. Hey, would you like to be a bodyguard on my ship? If you refuse, there's nothing I can do. Hey, you, will you die unless you're cooped up inside a labyrinth? That's not really the case. Are you sure? Of course I am. I'll pay you well, too. Oh, but don't expect any benefits from us. That's not the issue. I mean, as long as you're okay with it. Asterios, what do you want to do? Go. Are you sure? If you go, me follow. Alone. Lonely. I see. Very well then, we'll board your ship. Ah, but I'll need you to prepare my own room. I have no intent of showing my face to common pirates. Of course, your ship is a bath, right? Oh, and also... Senpai, it seems things quite well without us interjecting. All's well that ends well. In the background, the city's been fucking destroyed! Still, a Minotaur was supposedly a monster. One of the devoured children offered up a sacrifice, but... Put me on your shoulders, Asterios. Oh my, you're even taller than my loser sister. Ugh. Ouch, crouch down a little more. My head's gonna hit the ceiling. Ha 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 ha. Goddess is sure of lots of demands. Foo! Thank you, Fo, for your wonderful contribution. So that was the self-improvement part, impromptu of Fate Grand Order. I kind of did a lot of venting myself, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my. Where are we headed next? Ah, I see. In any event. Oh, that's right! I forgot Astolfo's got the wardrobe key, which takes 1,000 cubes. Probably not gonna be seeing that for a hot minute. I'll just take one of these and be on my way. But anyway. Oh, first let me put on the let me put up my user ID before I take a look at what's cooking for banners. Hit the shop button, my god. Anyway. So again, I have 10 spots available. If you're watching this for the first time, first off, if this is the point you jumped on, then welcome aboard. Second, this is my user ID. If you want to, feel free to copy it, and I will gladly Jesus Christ, gladly add you to my friends list. Just let me know who you are first, so I can properly showcase you in the parts to come. And as we do, we end things with a summoning session. I saw a pickup there, so might actually pull tenor on that one. Yeah, Shuten, yeah, that's a whole like Eastern Japanese line. I might as well. I can't participate in the actual event because it requires, like, there's an event going on right now. It's like a, I think it's like clear multiple floors type thing. I can't do it because it requires beating the final singularity, and we're still only in the third. Again, I only started playing this game last year, and I can't play it religiously every day. So, suffice to say, it's just not going to happen. But yeah, let's do a tenor on this, and then we will call it a part. Oh goodness, excuse me. Yeah, myself a crack there. Medea. Oh, Medea. You know, crazy family. I haven't seen those movies in a long time though. Yeah, but suffice to say, I myself am not a, I am by no means a licensed psychotherapist. Chances are, if you're watching this, neither are you. So, getting that sort of help is certainly welcome if you can find the means. Or at the very least, I'd say try and ask around, see if someone can at least point you in the right direction. I think that's a good start. Good a start as any. If it's something you feel that you get a lot of benefit out of. As I stare at all these deuce I'm getting. Nobu. I don't think I've gotten a 5-star anything yet. My goodness. Last pull. Is it going to be the clutch factor? We shall see. It's probably it right here. That's 4-star. I think that's new. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. It is new. I wonder what it does. Yeah, did I get anything out of that? Not really, no. Wait. Maybe I'll go back and read it. Maybe not all of them guarantee a 5-star anything off of a tenor. Well, let's see what this is at least. Increase your critical strength by 25%. That's actually really good for quick users. Illustrated by Kususaga Rin. The moon and the night cast a reflection on the lake's surface. The two sisters enhance each other's power. Let's see. Oh, it's 1 4-star guaranteed. Duh. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Anyway. That'll be it for this part, the self-improvement part of Fate Grand Order. I certainly don't see myself, like, opening up and spilling things like this out for you all very often, but you know, if you feel I helped in any regard, and or you'd like to, you know, see or hear more of that, then, you know, I'll certainly consider it. I am a fiend of the people, after all. Though honestly, honest to God, if anything I said during that whole waffle on, take care of yourself speech, actually, like, if you felt it resonated with you in a positive light, then even for only one person, then I'm content with that. I'll happily take that as a win. If not, and I fell far off the mark, then that just proves, hey, you know, stick to what you know. Don't try and preach to people who aren't interested, because, you know, I myself, I don't like having things shoved down my throat, so that is going to be it. At this point, I'm just waffling on. I don't even know, part of me doesn't even know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you all for watching. I've been Sonic Fiend, and have a great day, everybody.